The cottage today. Welcome to my world. This is my own private little sanctum where it has my computer and my synthesizer and the printer for the CDs that I intend to make, all good intention. Stored all my possessions, brought them from Colombo. I like my domain. I feel happy here. It's got my guitar in the corner, it's got my cupboards and all the things that I need. It's got a very comfortable bed, always unmade, as I said. The joke about when you make your bed, you lie in it. You don't have to really. As for the sheets and pillowcases and what have you, and there's a carom board on top there. I need to get it all organized, but I'm getting there. If you think that I've been working consistently on this project for the last 4 years, from 2012 to 2016, but you must realize that I was cheated, robbed, crooked, lied to. I've had workmen who said that they were carpenters and they are not, and I've had masons who said that they were skilled masons but they aren't. And I have this beautiful view and the blessings of God every morning when I wake up. The silence today is golden, but sometimes I worry because when there are no sounds of animals or crickets or what have you, I wonder whether there's some tectonic plate shifting somewhere in the world where we don't know. Appreciation of the things that I have. It's a beautiful scene here, as you can see. And I always have this and I'll always be blessed with it. I was wondering whether I was given this property because nobody else wanted it. It happens to be in the corner of the estate. It catches the wind drafts. This is the sitting room, and I have got my chairs all covered with plastic because the fact that there's dust and dirt in the area with the workmen who are from other buildings, and they burn the brush and it coats my furniture, protecting my furniture, which is very expensive, with chair covers and plastic. The French windows are on the floor here. They were supposed to be installed in this. Money was paid 5 months ago. It's presently up for sale. And my piano, my mother's piano, also bought off the estate. I've made it into a little, that's the cupboard that is now complete in Miss Fix-It, a panel cupboard under the sink. It's also on my how to fixers. It has space for everything. I've got space for everything, but I don't seem to have space enough. Always in homes you might find that you'll have this problem, but anyway, this was one of my projects. This is finished now. When you're making sinks, it's good to have a backsplash, because otherwise the water goes into the walls. My blessed statue of Jesus Christ, which I've had in my ancestral home. When the auction was started, they refused to take. They call it personal memorabilia. Statues are not for sale, paintings are not for sale. Collections of records that I have here. That leads out onto the street. I've got 2 entrances. Dogs are fed every morning. I've got 2 vagrants that come in here. I've made a home for them, but they don't seem to like it. They prefer the sand pile. You do things for animals, but they don't appreciate it. You do things for migrants, they don't appreciate it. They demand in the Sharia law. Crazy. This is the sitting room. It's very large. And if you think that the chairs are about 8 feet long, you can understand the length of this place and all the furniture that I've got. It's going to be tidied up. There is the rock wall bathroom out there. That's complete. It needs to be cleaned up, of course, with the paint droppings. With the workmen, you always get paint droppings. The toilet for myself, bathroom, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a hexagonal bathroom. Packing clean as much as I can. The cement needs to be cleaned up there, but the work in progress. I've said before. Hot water cylinders, hot water in every bathroom. This is going to be the contemplated spa if I get the cash to do it. My own little backyard, which proves that even plants can grow on rock. I love gardening. I bought these from Colombo. Seem to be surviving pretty well here. Staghorn fern. Not too good with gardening, but everything seems to grow with my hand. Thank the good Lord for that. You're advised not to put fruit trees in your compound here because you'll be ravaged by monkeys. And these little plants always seem to grow. They were all transported from Colombo, but they seem to be thriving pretty well here on rocky ground. The parables. On this rock I will build my church, and they thought that he was talking about a man, but it isn't. It could be this. Even here I've got a statue of Jesus Christ protecting me from the rear. I put it to the wall in case it falls. I've got plants here. This is the back wall of my storeroom, which is a latest construction. It was constructed in about July of this year. And I need storeroom space. I seem to be having constant problems with space. Everything is under lock and key to prevent people from coming in here because the crooks and liars and thieves in this area, poor people. You should say there's no excuse for robbery, but that is an excuse for robbery. They will always deprive you, but no fear at all. I'm quite happy with the things I do. I'm taking you the way I normally would take you around the house. Close each door as I go down because you never know what people might do in this area. It's a bit like a fortress. Introduction to myself, better in reflected glory than in actual reality. That's me, Andrea. How are you? In my most common day clothes, socks on my feet. It's cold here. Nice to meet you. Nice to say hello to. Welcome to my world and welcome to my home. That's me. Should I hold my stomach in? Then I can't breathe. Every morning, now this, the monkeys have taken off, or a man or some idiot. But the tank is full of water, and that is the first flow from the trickle that comes in here. You can see. And that, my dear, is a blessing from the Lord Almighty. I thank Him every morning for giving me another day and my water. And the monkeys, I don't know if the monkeys take the water or whether the men take the water. I've tied the pipe down here. I put a very heavy plank on top of this. I might have to put another plank. Animals, they outsmart me. I have to maybe put things that they cannot lift. And sometimes I can't lift them myself too. Alright? So now I put 3 pieces of wood to prevent the monkeys getting at the caps. Because they want water too. And I don't mind if they take water. As I've said, that third tank in the middle there, that one takes the water off my gutters and it fills the tank whenever it rains. And that is used for all the garden stuff and the cleaning and the washing of the floors. But you don't realize that you take water for granted. But this is a blessing. And I say thank you to God every day. It's like my novena to a place of worship, the water tank, and say, praise be the Lord. The water has dwindled to a trickle, but as long as it comes, you can see the reflection over there. Oh, I have to clean it frequently to make sure that the leaves don't fall and block the pipes. See the water there too. But you see, the previous owners were very stingy and selfish and miserly. They put the water in the upper tank, upper tap, that connection there. They took all the water for themselves into the big pipe without realizing that water always comes at a lower level, you see. So they take it when it's flush and when it's rainy season, they get a lot of water. I was paying 2,600 rupee bills per month and I had to pay 45,000 rupees to build my house while having a stream and the woolpath beside my land. But it doesn't matter. It's all solved now. I don't deprive them. Don't hog it for myself. To others, water is free. As much is the truth, as much as God gave it to us free, I will give it also free. I just wrote a letter to Maithripala Sirisena, our present president, asking him to help the people in the hills. 2 things that he has to do: bring back the water to our land, and it's caused by the pine forest. That's in another of my videos. As you notice, there are 3 tanks here. One there which collects the first fall, which is with all the leaves, dead leaves and what have you. The second one comes here. The third one is the purest water of all because all the debris has been filtered off. But I'll give them a connection to that tank from my one, the cleanest supply, 1, 2, 3, and that goes into their tank. And that, the drops, whatever comes into my tank, the excess is always channeled to the tank, and that's the estate tank. And I have got no problem with that. They are the ones who install the pipe at a higher level. I can't do nothing about it. And the way the system is, they cannot take the pipe at a lower level because it means reconstructing the tank. And if I know them, they will not want to do it. It will cost them a phenomenal amount of money. But you see, the intelligence of water goes at a lower level. You cannot obviously put any dredging equipment into a ground source because you do not know where that water comes from. It has traveled maybe miles to get to this place, and we can't stop it. We can't dredge it. We can't make a hole in it. We can't put it's like killing the golden goose. And I'm a single owner here, so I don't use excessive water. I bathe, of course, every day. I don't take excess. This is the storeroom here. That's the latest construction. It still needs to be plastered. Working against odds because of the fact that I owe millions to the bank at the moment. And this is the side steps leading up to my house. Do you remember the video where we had this filled with rock? This is sitting room area that has been converted from that mountain of earth that was here. And this is the rock wall room. I got the steps recently cemented that go down to the living area, but I've made this into a den. It's still under construction, sort of like needs to be tidied up, and I need to do the cleaning and the basically painting and what have you. Those will come naturally. And see, I've got this all nicely lit up here, right? You saw this is the sitting room area. You can't imagine that mountain of earth removed, and this is now a very beautiful area. So walking down steps without walking, I had ideas of having floors, rocks and rock steps, but you need very good workmen. Den has now been tidied up into a area where people can sit and read their books and maybe listen to music, or on a rainy day they can play cards. I've got a library where I've got all the games for the children, so that it's salubrious days. You can go on picnic trips from here. I have got an art gallery for people who want to peruse. Then there's the kitchen area, which this is the cottage today. This is bedroom number 1, which has the attic bathroom. And that's me again, the camera. How are you? Hi. Cigarette in the mouth, shouldn't be smoking. Trying to give up that habit too. Anyway, that's me. Yes, I'm a happy person. Quite at peace here. Enjoy my life tremendously. I love creativity. See the bathroom, all these walls were made by me. Cement, sand and then plastered over. This is a natural rock wall. I've used quartz wherever I could. Cement blocks covered over. I love orange because it's the color of the sun. Gives me an idea that God is good and has given me another day. The passageway I've got to do something about it because it's very dark. But it will be done. This is bedroom number 2. 3 beds. The views are fantastic from all my windows. Thank the good Lord. Even on the other side. And this is the rock pool bathroom. And last but not least, the kitchen and its recently tiled counters. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my cottage. You're welcome to come to stay. Special discount for friends and relatives, of course. Or mia casa is votre casa. That's in French. Thank you very much. All the best from Bar Regular. Have a good life. Check my videos, please. Thank you very much. God bless you.